good song. It talks about some of the things that Elijah went through. And, you know, a lot of things that he went through, a man just has a hard time believing. And, but all things are possible with the Lord. I mean, if the Lord told you to go down by a brook and stay, and that ravens would bring you food to eat, that'd be hard to believe. And that happened. The brook went dry, and the Lord told Elijah to go down to a widow woman's house. And in that great drought, time, this woman was fixing the last meal for her and her son. It was all that they had. He told her that the Lord had sent him to fix him a cake first before them. She did as the man of God said that the Lord had commanded them. They were blessed because of that. And they never did run out of food. It don't say if the barrel was full, but I don't believe it was full. I believe it was every time she reached her hand in that barrel, she pulled out enough food for them. And whenever she poured the oil out of the little cruse of oil, there's just enough. That's the way the Lord is sometimes. If you depend on Him, He'll provide. Just enough. He'll provide what we need. Sometimes not a lot more, and then it rained. Johnny I didn't get to hear he held a revival here last week. So, and he told me he preached a message on Elijah. And I missed that night. I heard him preach a couple other ones. But I had missed that night. And I've thought about this song a lot. It's called Help Is on the Way. When it looked, that widow woman, it looked like it was all over. She didn't know that help was coming in the form of the prophet Elijah. Sometimes when we get down, it looks dim for us. Last year when I was up here, I was still healing up from a surgery that I'd had. And something happened to me all of a sudden. I didn't know I was sick until I wound up in the hospital having surgery. And had a couple. And I began to think that before I had the second one, I thought, well, this is it. I'm not going to make it. And when I went through the first surgery, I never did worry about where I was going to wake up. If I didn't wake up here, I was going to wake up in heaven. When I went down to that second one, I didn't worry neither. If you ain't got that peace where you can lay down on the operating table and let them operate on you, you're not worried about where you're going to have to wake up. Here's a good place to make it.
That's right, amen. Amen. That's right.
It's still in the saving business.
That's right, amen.
And help is on the way for you when you need it. I didn't know that help was on the way for me. The Lord let me live. He had something else for me to do. I spent the night before that last surgery by myself. I had a lot of visitors. I was in there for 10 days, and I had a lot of visitors. People prayed with me, and churches had sent word they was praying for me. And I think it was the prayers of God's people that brought me through. I told the Lord that night that it didn't make any difference to me where I woke up at. But if He had something else for me to do, then I'd do it. And here I am today. Help was on the way for me. Help could be on the way for you too.
That's right. Amen.
Help